You already know the vibes, you feel me? We back with another reaction, you know what I'm saying? This is a Hassan Campbell video, you feel me? Boom. So he was on Vlad TV, and I actually been waiting for this interview for a while now. You know, we seen clips on, they was about to be dropping it, and it took a while for it to come out, but here we are reacting today, you know what I'm saying? Before I press play on this video, subscribe to my channel. You heard, put your chest in it, you know what I mean? Smash that like button, turn on your post notifications, which is the bell, and so y'all can get notified every time I drop a video. So yeah, yo, he about to break down everything as far as him getting shot, Africa Bambaataa, and all the allegations, and when everything's going on. So let's get right into this video. We're gonna do because listen, this interview is dumb long, so we're gonna do part 1, part 2, part 3. You know what I mean? We're gonna do it like that. All right. So let's get right into it.
Here we go. Today we have one of the most controversial figures on the internet, Hassan Campbell. Welcome to Vlad TV.
Finally. Let's go.
Well, I want to get into your whole story, but before I do, something very serious happened recently, so I want to cover that. So, what exactly happened in the Bronx about a week ago or so?
Well, I found myself in a very, very depressed state. I was in the house. I was actually like going over to Cassie in the P. Diddy situation, and it took me back to a bad place with the Africa Bambaataa story. So
we reacted to all that.
After drinking all night, like literally all night, I found myself in Bronx River, setting up my camera and just venting. Like, I really pretty much was just letting off some steam because I feel like the elders in Bronx River Projects failed me. So I went back to the original place of where my pain started, which was Bronx River Projects, the home of Africa Bambaataa, the home of myself. And in the process of that, I already had some tension with the neighborhood. So with me,
it's supposed to be your hood. Why you beefing with people in your own hood?
My brain was like in suicide mode. I'm outside in the middle of the projects, nothing to protect myself but a pocket knife, and I'm in the lion's den, where there's
nothing to protect yourself but a pocket knife, knowing that he was going to Bronx River and he had beef there. So you wasn't technically all good in your hood. You know what I'm saying? If you know you're not all good in your hood, why would you go out there with just a pocket knife? But
shooters calling out the shooters, and they came outside and they shot, and I felt myself hop, skipping, and jumping to the hospital. You know, once that bullet hit me, my brain went to survival mode.
Okay, so let's talk about what led up to this. So you went out to the Bronx River Projects, like you said, where you're from, and you had your friend Mr. Checkmate with you, right?
No, he wasn't with me.
Oh, he wasn't.
What happened was he spoke to me on the phone before I got over there, and he heard the state that I was in. So what he did was immediately, once he heard where I was going, he was in a house. He had a stomach virus. He was throwing up. He had diarrhea. So he just ran out of the house. And
man, why you gotta tell a man business, bro?
And, so now I'm on the camera. I'm looking at my camera. And at some point, I remember him coming up the side of me. And he's like, yo, let's get out of here. And I'm still yelling at the camera. So he pointed in the direction of the shooters. And I looked and I faced them. And
I know I just combed my eyebrows, but we're not gonna get into that.
That's when it hit the fan.
Okay, so I saw the video. So you're in front of the projects and you have your phone set up and you're screaming and you're really upset. And at some point, did someone throw a bottle at you?
Yes. Somebody was throwing a bottle out the window through a few bottles.
Yo, Hold on, I know I keep pausing, but Vlad get right to it, bro. Like, he's like, so, like, fuck all that. We get that you was drinking and all that. But why did they throw a bottle at you?
And see, now that's how you know I wasn't in my right frame of mind, because the way the bottle hit the floor, if that would have hit my brain, I probably would have been in a vegetable state coming from the higher up floors. So
Yeah, that's a fact,
now I'm
though.
yelling. There's bottles flying.
Hold on. It's like, I think, and I'm not sure if everybody learning science, but they said that if you really really high, like you could be really really high, and if you throw like a penny, and it land in a certain part of your head or something, you could literally die. Like if you from a really 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 like high. I'm gonna say maybe I guess like the Twin Towers or something. I don't know. You drop a penny. I don't know. That's what I learned in school. I don't know. Y'all let me
Bottles
know in
flying
comment
at my
section
head,
if y'all heard
and
about that before.
I'm not budging.
So a
And
bottle
I'm
would
like,
definitely do damage.
kind of saying, "Come outside.
I mean, it's a
Don't throw the
bottle.
bottle. Come outside." So as the bottles is being thrown, distracting me, the shooters is creeping up the hill. So now this is where checkmate comes in, and he sees me, and he makes me turn and look. Like, look. I looks into the direction. So now the me throwing the bottles being thrown rather at me. Now I turn away from that. Now I'm actually seeing the shooters come up. So when they see me and they see him the way he was positioned, the way I'm positioned, from my reputation, they pretty much thought I had a gun on me. So they was hesitant to actually walk up. So what they did was they shot at me from halfway through the projects, like the top of the hill.
Okay, and like I said, I watched the video, and you were talking really reckless leading up to the situation.
Yo, what's up with Vlad, bro? Yo, Vlad. Yo, I feel like Vlad sometimes try to get gangster with some of his hosts, bro. I mean, not hosts. You know what I mean? The people that he's interviewing, bro. He said you was just talking reckless, like you was talking crazy out your mouth. That's what
You
Vlad
were
saying.
like, I'm going to go out with everybody, step outside. I don't give a fuck who got a problem. I'm here. I'll stab your ass to death. I'll throw your mother down a flight of stairs. I'll kill everybody. I dare you, etc., etc. Is that accurate?
Absolutely.
Is that accurate?
Okay. So when you were yelling this, were you yelling this at the guys throwing the bottles at you, or the guys that were approaching you?
Well, I didn't see the guys approaching me, but for the most part, in my mind, I was like, to be honest with you, it was like I was in a suicide state. I was in a suicidal state of mind in that state, not in the state that I'm in now. The alcohol took me to a dark place of me being molested and me just going through all of the emotions of the people in Bronx River abandoning me, never standing by me, never speaking up in a situation. Like, because we going to get into how Bronx River is like Africa Bambaataa was the boogeyman and the hero at the same time. And everybody used to whisper, keep your kids away from them. But they used to see kids with them and wouldn't snatch those kids away from them.
Okay, so you're yelling at the dudes at the, in the building that are throwing the bottles, and you're daring them to come down and threatening to kill everyone and so forth. The guys start to approach you. Do you know who these guys are?
They had masks on.
Oh, they had masks on. Okay. And they shoot you while you're standing there, or when you're actually in the car?
While I'm standing there. See, that's the crazy part about YouTube, because everybody felt like that was edited. When they actually started pulling the guns out, for somehow YouTube just froze that whole part out during a live, and then it continued on when I got back in the car. I can't explain that. YouTube have to explain that one.
Right, because the shooting part you're talking about is not.
It looked like he just turned the camera off, though.
Okay. And was it 2 shots?
I believe it was on 4, but the police only recovered 2 shells.
Okay, so 4 shots get fired. You get hit in the shoulder?
Right here. And the bullet traveled to my back over here, and that's where it was taken out at.
Okay. Have you ever been shot before?
Yeah, I've been shot prior to this. So when I was shot in the year 2000 I was shot before, and when I got to the hospital, when they did the X-rays, they was kind of confused because there was, more than one bullet. I actually have bullets in me, so yeah.
Okay. So you've gotten shot before, so
Wait,
you've been
I was
through
just about to say the same thing, bro. Like you got shot before and you haven't learned, like,
situation
bro.
somewhat.
Yes.
Um, so once you get shot and you got your man with you, what happens to the shooters? Do they run off or do they want to finish the job?
Well, after the shooter shot, it was two guys, one gun. Unless the other one didn't pull his gun out, they started passing the gun back and forth. And once I seen that, I'm like, thinking to myself, like, look at these clowns. That's all I could think to myself. Like,
Yo,
they sent,
what?
they sent amateurs. These dudes couldn't even finish the job. You walking up on a dude that's 47 years old, fat, intoxicated, and screaming at the camera, ain't even looking, and you shoot from halfway down the block and don't even finish the job. Like, amateurs. I personally didn't even have no respect for them. I mean, this is supposed to be Bronx River here. Bronx River, the notorious Bronx River projects.
Okay. So you get shot and then what? You jump in your car, your man's car? Like, what happens next?
Well, I jumped in my car, and started going straight to the hospital.
All right. So you show up at the hospital bleeding. Did you think it was possibly worse than what it was? Did you think, like, yo, I might die at this point, that the bullets are going to travel, something, something?
Absolutely, because my whole thing was, I guess when the bullet stopped, it stopped like in my back area, like close to, I guess, where the lungs is at, or whatever the case may be, not too far from the heart. Those are major arteries where it stopped at, but it was more or less close to the skin. So, me not knowing, but I could feel the pain. I actually thought that I was hit twice. Because I know it went in here, but because it traveled where it traveled, that's why I thought I was hit twice.
Oh,
So,
okay.
the first thing I was thinking is like, am I, is my lungs going to collapse? Will I be, I'm just in panic mode now, in flight mode, in survival mode.
Okay. So you guys jumping?
Yo,
Most people have no clue that in 2023 the
hold up. I ain't gonna lie, bro. We covered this whole situation, so we know what happened, but
Car and you go to the hospital and you're still live streaming some of this stuff while it's happening.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. I was actually trying to turn it off.
that's what I'm saying. He turned the video off.
You get to the
when it
hospital
happened.
and they immediately operate on you.
I get to the hospital. They cut the clothes off, stop the bleeding, start cleaning the wound, and I didn't get the surgery until the next day.
Oh, so you had a bullet in you for a whole day.
Yeah,
Okay. What was the pain like during that time?
pure hell.
That action. All right.
Okay. And they finally do the operation
Bro,
and they
no.
pull the bullet out, and you actually showed it, on your YouTube video.
Yeah, see, a lot of people didn't understand. They like how he get the bullet because the nurse came in and took it out. She had the bag ready, but before she could actually do the surgery, when she was done, that's when the police officer actually he comes, he retrieves the bullet, and they takes it away. But before he took the bullet away, I actually got a chance to actually look at it. I was actually
Yo,
trying to
my
figure
son
out
was like,
what caliber
hold
it
on.
was, but I wasn't sure.
Hassan was like, yo, hold on, nurse. Yo, can you bring that back real quick? Let me get that back real quick. I need some content. And get my yo, Mr. Chatmate, pass me my phone real quick. Hold on. Yo, y'all see this? Y'all see these bullets, bro? Like, yo, listen, bro. People are mad that he recorded him getting shot. He recorded him getting getting the bullets. I mean, I'm not mad at it, bro. Like he a YouTuber. He's tell his life online all day. Something happened. I mean, I don't know about getting it on camera when it's during the events, but I mean, he could talk about it. Maybe he go in a little bit too far, by just showing a bullet and all that. Maybe he could have just got home and sat down and just like how he did Vlad TV. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just told everybody what happened. You feel me? But You know, I guess some people was mad at that. You know, he monetizing off his life. It is what it is. Who ain't doing it, right? This is part one of Hassan Campbell and Vlad TV. You know what I'm saying? Uh, this is just him explaining the whole him getting shot situation in Bronx River. So we covered that. I'm probably gonna see what else he's talking about in this live, and it's gonna be a part two. So I appreciate y'all watching this video. Before y'all head out, subscribe to my channel. You heard, put your chest in it. You know what I'm saying? Smash that like button, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Let's get it.